didn't think that was a good idea. So we started doing this. And I'm telling you, it cut the bills in half. It's an instant, just like you saw here, it's an instant thing. So you're going to know it right away. Yes, sir.
In order to make it work, you have to double strap it. You fur it, you put the material on, and you have to fur it again.
No.
If you're concerned about some of your cold weather climates, if you double strap it, that's that's the ultimate deal. But if you're just concerned about heat, you only have to do one side of it.
So what is the minimum then that you can get away with?
Well, I prefer an inch.
An inch?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because that on the outside I can see problem when you rip off the siding and you fur it and put the material and fur it again. Now your windowsill has to be extended and your casings and all that other stuff.
You just lay it right on top of the existing fiberglass there.
That's right. So the heat goes up and then comes back down.
Right. You're keeping the heat out,
Right.
and then you're holding it. You're using the fiberglass to just slow the heat down,
yes.
and then radiate it back into the room. Except up here, I realize that you guys have a code where they're putting plastic down and then they put the fiberglass on top of it. So you guys could get away with that up here. We can't in the States because they don't do that. It's not in part of their construction. But I understand what you're saying, and yes, you're right. Let's just talk about questions that people have got in different applications. Yes, sir.
I'm wondering, I'm into building a second yurt on my property, 28 foot, and the yurt companies supply this foil.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of that bubble foil,
Mm-hmm.
actually. And what the yurt, there's a lattice work that goes around, and then like a vinyl covering. But in between, they put this bubble foil stuff
Mm-hmm.
as an insulation. So I'm wondering if this product, well, it should be better because at least it reflects the heat, but you're still not going to have any. You're not going to have any space there. It's going to be lattice work. You could just, unless you, I don't know, maybe put it on the inside of the lattice work.
You'd have to modify your construction a little bit, but this would be a lot more efficient than what you're talking about with the bubble pack. Plus, this allows, if you do have it against any mass insulation, this allows it to breathe by itself.
And they also are going to do it on the floor too, to put it on top of the floor joist, and before you put the floor down.
Okay, that's a great thing. You just take it and droop it.
Droop it
yep.
like that,
and then put your deck right down on top of it.
And no other insulation down there.
Now,
Okay.
the only thing about what you're talking about right there, and I got to caution you on it, okay? You got to be able, if you've got water lines,
Yeah.
you got to have the water lines inside this, because if you have the water lines on the outside, they're going to freeze on you. Okay.
Anyway, the last one, I'm wondering, I got a house up on Cortez, and it's post and beam, and it had fiberglass underneath it and chicken wire holding it up. Okay, so
Now you're talking about the floor part
the
now.
floor part,
Okay.
yeah. Okay. So I've done it before. You're taking it all out because what happens is rats get in it, in the fiberglass. So I'm thinking to put this stuff underneath, and but you think I got to put fiberglass back in there?
Yeah, just put it over where your chicken wire, you got your fiberglass, you got your chicken wire, just put it right under the chicken wire and staple it up. The only thing, again, I caution you about is if you've got any water lines in there, you've got to make sure the water lines
are inside.
Yep. Otherwise, then you're going to separate the heat that you're losing to keep your water lines from freezing.